Anthony Brown.
Hey!
Thank you very much, Susan. Thank you very much. Liz and Susan Turnbull doing an outstanding job with everyone here at the Maryland Democratic Party. Let's give them an outstanding round of applause. I cannot believe 4 years ago, and many of you were here, we were standing in front of the AFL-CIO headquarters, right? In front of the residence of the former governor, right? And we're talking about moving Maryland forward. And we laid out a plan and a vision, and we made a lot of progress towards that movement. A lot of forward movement. And thank you very much for each and every one of you that have been there every step of the way, because we know it hasn't been easy. It certainly hasn't, and it's going to be rough even in the years ahead. But what we need going forward is a governor who's been willing to make tough choices. Tough choice in difficult times, choices that keep us committed to the goals and the principles we've laid out. It's been a tough 4 years, it's been a good 4 years, but our brighter days are ahead of us, and I can't think of anyone else who I'd rather serve the people of Maryland with than my good friend, your governor, my governor, Martin O'Malley.
Thank you, Anthony Brown. Thanks, Anthony. Let's give it up for Lieutenant Governor Anthony Brown, ladies and gentlemen. The highest ranking elected official in the United States of America to have served a tour of duty in Iraq. And he's done a terrific job. Are you ready to move Maryland forward? You ready to walk down this street and file officially? Are you ready for the hard work ahead? Well, you know what? There's another guy who hasn't found the time to file officially yet. And we're not going to talk about him. Suffice to say, he's running to take Maryland back. But you and I believe in moving Maryland forward with the best public school system in the country, don't we? We believe in moving Maryland forward. Having driven violent crime down to its lowest level since 1975, we want an even safer Maryland moving forward, don't we? And in these difficult times, we have to stay focused on the things we all understand are the most important in this world. The most powerful place in the world is a family's home. The most important thing for protecting that home is a job. And so we move forward with job creation, job retention, improving the conditions that allow businesses to create and save jobs, right? I want to thank Katie O'Malley for being here. And I want to thank William O'Malley and Jack. And in a way, they're here symbolizing what this campaign's all about. It's not the next election, it's the next generation. Let's go down the street and move Maryland forward. Thanks. All right, the Music Man. The Music Man.
Can't touch you.
What's your sign here? The count of three. 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
All right.
Go right ahead. Okay, then I have to sign. This is your receipt here, and now over.
16,
Right, here you go.
10. I think that's your half of that.
Okay. Here's your receipt. Here's your receipt. It's official.
Governor, how's it feel to be official?
Feels great. The these have been 4 really difficult years, but 4 years where we've been able to protect Maryland, been able to make a lot of progress, and more progress to come. So it feels good to have this formality completed. And what's a pithier way to say it? Thank you all very much for coming here and for walking us down. I really appreciate it. And I saw that you swarmed the pessimists, the naysayers, and the cynics, huh? At the end. Well, that's a pretty good representation, though. Let's hope the electorate breaks the same way in those numbers. So, thank you, guys. We both filed, dotted I's, crossed T's. We got in before they closed the doors. So, stay involved and please push the bumper stickers, the yard signs, and everything else. The campaign, the people's faith in their institutions and their leaders has never been lower, which means their trust of their neighbors must by necessity be very high as they make their decisions about this election. Another simpler way of saying that is you've never had more power in an election than you do right now, when the whole world seems confused and not knowing who to trust and information overload happens. So your word and your good words are very, very important. So thank you all very much. Forward together. This way? Okay. Thanks. Thank you, guys.